What's up, fam? I am Chosen 144. I just wanted to make a video of signs that are good indicators that you are a starseed, an earth angel. Okay? Firstly, you will have never felt like you fit in. Okay? You will have had friends, you would have had partners, and you would have been a part of a lot of social structures, but you would have never really felt like you fit in. On top of that, you wouldn't even really feel like this is home. Like, this earth experience would feel odd for you from time to time. You'll just get glimpses of feeling like this is not where you're from. Feeling like you're a visitor here. Okay? This one's big. On top of that, you will have this inside knowing that your home is elsewhere and you miss it dearly. Okay? And you miss souls that you haven't even met in this lifetime. You can just feel like you have a soul family somewhere else and you miss them dearly and you miss your home dearly. It's a big indicator. Another indicator is you may have visions or dreams of foreign places that you've never been to. And this could feel like other planets. This could feel like other atmospheres, a different density altogether to this earth experience. Another sign is animals and children will stare at you. They will react to you. They will be attracted to you. Like, they will want to stare at you or speak to you, or if it's an animal, they will want to come up to you to be in your energy. Okay? They can see your light big time. And children can see it because they're still so close to the veil, okay, when they were born. Another sign that you're a starseed or earth angel is people tell you they feel better just after talking to you. People tell you that they feel better after you giving them advice. Like, you just have a natural healing energy. And some people despise you for it, but for the most part, a lot of people respond really positively to this, okay? The ones that despise you for it, they're usually people that are carrying a lot of emotional wounds and things like that. And it's a form of projection because they see your light, they feel your energy, but it irritates them because they've got a lot of inner work to do to heal themselves. Okay, so that, don't be discouraged if not everybody responds to your energy positively. Okay, because this happens a lot. This is huge. Okay, there's sometimes a negative reaction to your energy. There's sometimes a negative reaction just to you entering a room, and strangers will have a negative reaction, like they will stare at you a certain type of way. That's the other thing. You will feel like you're being noticed by strangers in public a lot. You walk into like a shopping center or you walk into a shop or something like that. People will turn around and acknowledge that you've walked in at a minimum. If not, they will stare at you, It's your energy. They can feel a presence in you that is very different to your everyday person, okay, walking around here on this planet. Another sign is you feel other people's emotions, okay? You can feel other people's emotions, whether they're putting on a facade that they're happy or not. If they're hurting, you will feel it. And it works the other way. If somebody's just being nonchalant, but you can feel excitement or, overjoy, they're hiding it. You know what I'm saying? You can just feel energy. This is one of your gifts. This is a psychic ability, okay? This is clairsentience. This is empathy at a high level. So that's very normal. And this will mean that you may sometimes feel affected in crowded areas, okay? You will crave solitude from time to time. You will crave being in nature and being by yourself a lot to recharge your energy, okay? Also, you will run off very little sleep, okay? Starseeds, Earth Angels, they will be able to run off very little sleep unless they are, doing damage to their physical body, with substances or whatever. We'll get to that. But you will run off very little sleep. And the reason is you will find it difficult to always rest 100%. Because when everybody else in your general area is sleeping, you become overly energized because your energy's freed up. It's hard to explain, but like when everybody else is achieving rest and sleeping, you become more energized. So you will find it, it's not that you will have sleepless nights, but you'll find it a little bit harder to get to sleep than most people. And you'll find your eyes opening kind of early in the morning too. You won't be good at sleeping in for the most part. There's exceptions, but these are the general rules. Another thing is you won't be able to stand violence. You won't enjoy violence, whether it's just depicted on a video game or whether it's in action movies and things like that. You won't be in favor of consuming violent content, okay? Which brings me to my other thing. If you're an Earth Angel or a Starseed, you stand for justice. You cannot contain yourself. When there is something unjust happening, you will speak up. You will say something. You will ruffle feathers. Huge sign that you're a Starseed. You will stand up for the cause, you know what I mean? You will always be a servant of justice. And if somebody mistreats you, if somebody makes you cry, they will find themselves experiencing karma, sometimes in real time. Like say if somebody makes you cry for whatever reason, they hurt your feelings or they say something horrible or whatever, if somebody manages to make you cry via betrayal or hurting you or whatever, they will experience karma in a big fucking way, okay? It's the universe responding abruptly to the mistreatment, okay? And I'm not saying you won't experience karma. Karma's just, it's cause and effect. It's just it's an outcome based on the energy that you've put out. Okay, so you'll experience karma. It's not a reward nor a punishment. It's just a guide. But if somebody makes you upset or hurts you or makes you cry, send them love and light because they're going to go through it. Their karma's going to be very abrupt and it's going to be, most likely, served up quickly. Okay? And your awareness of that person's betrayal or your awareness of that person inflicting pain is what activates the karma. Okay, so once you become aware of something, and this is on a huge scale. If you, let's just say for an example, if you're an Earth Angel or a Starseed, if you're working at a huge company, because, Starseeds will be placed in all sorts of different life situations. If you're working for a huge company that's worth millions and millions of dollars and you become aware of something shady within that company, if you become aware of, sinister play within the company, your awareness of that is most likely going to lead to that company shutting down shop. I'm not even playing here. Like, it happens on a huge scale. Your awareness of truth activates huge karma, and nobody is safe. Like, it could be the most elite of the elites, and they are not safe. If you become aware of wrongdoings, aware of injustice, justice is going to be served, baby. Spiritually, physically, I can tell you right now, okay? Also, you are going to feel like you have lived multiple life stories in the one lifetime. This is huge because you're getting moved around. You're doing grid work. So your energy will be required here. Your energy will be required here. And it's all divinely orchestrated. You'll be placed in some nasty situations, okay? It's your energy. It's required from time to time in these situations. And that brings me to the other stuff. If you're a starseed or an earth angel, you will have a story. You will have been through a lot, okay? You will have suffered SA, most likely as a child. You will have suffered a lot of narcissistic abuse from all angles. You know, in the workplace, in your family, in relationships, in friendships, you will have gone through it, okay? This is all part of it. You are clearing up a whole lot of generational trauma and karma in one go. And you are also finding your way back from the pits of hell so that you can help others in some way, shape or form, okay? You become a master of alchemy. So no matter what you've been through, you won't look like you've been through it. No matter what you've been through, you turn that into gold. Okay? This is a huge sign. You will have been spiritually attacked ever since birth. This is a given. They knew that you were incarnating here, and they knew what you were before you even came here. Okay? You have been monitored. You have been analyzed. You have been fucking observed your whole life. And this is very spiritual. Okay? You will have come across a lot of evil people. And this is the enemy. Okay? This is the enemy hijacking vehicles, physical bodies, to attack you, okay? And you are heavily spiritually protected. But some of these attacks hit, especially before you awaken, which brings me to my other point. If you're a starseed or an earth angel, you will wake up spiritually, okay? And this has nothing to do with religion. Religion has nothing to do with spirituality. Religion is something else, okay? That is something that has been, we won't get into that, but it's something that's been created as a form of control, okay? It's been weaponized. You will spiritually awaken. That little alarm clock that you set to go off at some point, and it'll usually happen off the back of a really fucking horrific event that takes place in your life. A huge breakup and heavy betrayal, the death of a loved one, whatever it was designed as to bring about your spiritual awakening, it's going to happen, okay? And you will be like, oh, wow. And you will be aware that you're here with a purpose, and you will start to gradually make life changes, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You will start to change your eating habits. You will start to feel energy even more and more intense. And some psychic abilities will come online, like the clairsentience. The empathy will be you reading other people's energy and feeling their emotions and stuff like that. But you'll gain other psychic abilities too, like clairvoyance. You'll see visions in meditation or during your sleep. You will start to read signs with your clairvoyance, like you'll look at an advertisement, but certain words will jump out, and that's spirit giving you a message. You'll see all your synchronicities, all of your angel numbers and things like that. You'll start to make a real connection with your spirit team. And they're sending you messages all the time. You probably pick up on about, 80% of them. Once you awaken, you start to get a real hold on it. But sometimes, the mind takes over and you become attached to things and you miss things. And spirit will usually shift your reality pretty quickly to get you to realize certain things. It will sometimes take a few goes of them trying to get your attention, but they'll guide you always. And you will learn that your intuition is going to be the key to you creating a new reality for yourself. And it's going to be the key. Your intuition is the key to you remembering what you came here to do, your soul purpose. A lot of people, when you spiritually awaken, be ready. A lot of people will fall away from your life. It will feel like everybody's energy changes. And for the most part, everybody is a karmic. So that has like a lesson for you to learn. And nearly everybody's going to betray you in some way, shape or form. Okay? Or they're going to label you as insane or whatever, but you let it happen. It's supposed to happen. Everybody's going to fall away from your life. Coping mechanisms that once worked won't work anymore. So you will give up a lot of addictions and things like that. Which brings me to my other point. While you're still unconscious, while you're still asleep, while you're still under that state of amnesia that you agree to when you incarnate here at the start, that veil of forgetfulness, while you're still in that, you're susceptible to magic, heavy magic being used against you, and you will be susceptible to addictions. Okay, so it's very normal for not all the time, but it's very normal for a starseed or earth angel to have worked their way out of a lot of heavy addiction. Okay, and this was a coping mechanism. It was a coping mechanism. And it's also sometimes your story to help others get out of those situations. So you experience it for yourself so that you know the way. Because textbook help is nowhere near as effective or healing as somebody who knows the way because they've been there, okay? These are just a few signs that you are an earth angel, a starseed. You came here with a soul purpose to assist in the collective consciousness, raising the frequency here on earth, to shift things into a new age, a new reality. And no matter how it seems, things are getting better, okay? All that stuff that's being pushed at a last-ditch attempt at keeping things low vibrational and under control, it's ramping up, but it's literally like a last-ditch attempt at trying to keep us under control. But I'm here to tell you right now, the light wins. Not that it's a competition, it's just a new age, okay? The ages are like seasons. We've come full circle and we're back to the golden age. So, consciousness has returned in a big way. The powers that were, they will have no choice but to run and hide, okay? Things are changing in a big way, okay? The best is yet to come. You will be very pleasantly surprised when you realize what your soul purpose is. That's for someone. But yeah, be excited. Be in the energy of being ready to receive. Be in the energy of being ready to assist the collective in some way, shape or form. And your soul purpose will not feel like work. It will be very fulfilling. Okay? So, these are a few things to look out for as indicators that you are an earth angel or starseed here with purpose, okay? I fucking love you, fam. Peace, love and light.